Hi, my name is John Stevenson. Welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guy Show. Today we're going to be talking about the top immediate annuities that are available in the market right now. Okay, so if you're looking for an immediate annuity and you want to see the highest payouts, I'm going to show them to you right now. And we're going to look at the income rider first, and then we will look at the SPIA contracts, okay? Very, very popular contracts, and I'll show you the pros and cons for each one of them, okay? So let's dive in. So I threw a rather big number in here. It's $1 million in Colorado, and I have a married couple at 65 each, okay? You may have way more or way less than this, and that is fine, okay? Most people who buy annuities are in the middle class, and they're buying them at $250,000 or $100,000, and that's great. And you can do a lot with those. And there are quite a few people that reach out to me that will buy $1 million annuity, or $3 or $4 or $5 million, okay? So it just depends on what you're looking for, and you can plug all of your personal numbers into my calculators on my website, johnstevenson.com. If you go there, you will see the income rider, which is the highest payout, and then you can look at the SPIA contracts, okay? And that will be showing you also, most of the time they're not the highest payout, but some people will want them because they'll want like a 30-year period certain, or they'll want income to a non-spouse, or even sometimes they'll use it for someone who is maybe a child or a charity, okay? So those contracts can be used for those. So let's take a look at this. So 65, I want immediate income. That means in like 30 days from now, okay? All right, so nationwide, highest payout right now, $71,400, followed by Corebridge, followed by Guarantee Income Life, also known as Gillico. You got Prudential here, Ameritas, and if you're thinking, hey, I got $1 million, but I don't want to put it in just any company, then Allianz is probably your top pick because they're A+, and they're the largest in the world with about $3 trillion in assets. And the income's not that really different. I mean, if you're looking at 67 versus 71, it's not a huge difference. So, and you're still going to take out a ton of income. I mean, if I pull up Allianz, let's see here, income, yeah. So $2 million by the time you reach 95, okay? You live longer, you take out more, and it's guaranteed for you and your spouse. That's what I like about it, is the fact that when I die, or if my spouse dies, the income will continue until the rest of, rest of eternity. I mean, as long as you live. So, all right, so let's look at the cons. The cons are, well, the account balance doesn't last forever. You notice here, after roughly 17 years, it is gone, okay? You can see the growth in the index. It's not a growth product. They give you some of the S&P 500, but not very much of it, okay? So it's a growth product. If you want to look at growth products, set up a call and we'll talk about growth products. There's index annuities with no income riders, and there's MIGA contracts that are great for that. Those are good for legacy, good for growth, good for market protection. But if you want pension income, usually the best payout is with an income rider. Okay. All right. So this is the best immediate. I mean, you can see right now it is what it is. And I'll show you the guaranteed side. The guaranteed side shows the same income. It just shows what if the S&P 500 delivers nothing. Okay. This is a worst case scenario. Then the the account balance is gone like 3 years sooner. So it's not even a big deal. I mean, it's gone 14 years instead of 17 years. If you were to die, you and your spouse die during this time, then of course the income would not continue, but the account balance would go to your beneficiaries. So you can see right here, the contract value, that'll go to your beneficiaries. So you don't lose your money. It'll just hit your estate or whoever you name as your beneficiary. Okay. So I'll go back here and say, well, what if I am not married? Okay. What if I'm a single guy? Okay. And I want to take guaranteed income for the rest of my life, and I want to start next month. Well, I can get $76,000, so a little bit more. Nationwide, they're still up there, but they're not the highest for a single payout. Corebridge's, F&G, they're pretty close too. All right, go down to Allianz. They're not too far away, $72,000. They give you a little bit more, but not a lot as far as more than the top joint payout. So, but still, $72,000 guaranteed for the rest of my life. That's great. So, and then you can see all the rest of the carriers. Okay, so a lot of different companies. I work with every single one of these companies. So it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want a lower payout and you want the balance to last longer, we can look at that too. Okay, maybe you don't want any fees. It's fine. You don't have to pay any fees. Just the income's lower. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. But Midland, you can get $59,000. That's the highest immediate payout with 0 fees. But I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Okay. If I'd be willing to pay $100,000 in fees, which is probably what you're going to be paying, as far as fees. But if I get another $20,000, $10,000, $20,000 a year in income over time, that's really good. I mean, over 30, 40 years, I'm probably going to get another $500,000, from $100,000 in fees. So anyways, it's totally up to you. I sell both, but most people want the income rider with the fee. So, all right. So that is it with the income riders. If you want to book a call, we'll talk about your specific situation and we'll plug in the numbers for you. I mean, if I change this to 500K, hold on, not 5 million. 500K. If you're going to do 5 million, I'd say maybe spread it out with a few different contracts. That way you can kind of activate income at different times if you wanted to, kind of ladder out your income. But you don't have to. All right, so 500,000, it's roughly half. So $38,000 per year. And that's for a single payout. Okay. I go back to a joint, it's going to be less. Let's see what it is. Nationwide best for joint. And we're looking at $35,700. Guaranteed for the rest of your life and your spouse's life. Okay. That's from 500 grand. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the SPIA calculators. So we'll kind of compare those. So single life, keep everything exactly the same for the single life, and then I'll change it to a joint here real quick. All right, so for immediate payout, the SPIA, and remember, SPIAs are irrevocable contracts. There's no cash value. Once you put it in, it is set. Penn Mutual, 65.24, and they are usually on top a lot. Not all the time, but they are a lot. So yeah, 65.24 times 12, 78,000. Ooh, look at that. They are actually pretty good. That's really good. A lot of times these payouts are less for a SPIA. So there you go. That's why you look at my calculators and see for yourself whether or not it's good for you. Okay. So for this, this is a non-qualified account. Okay. So you notice the monthly taxable is different. They're only taxing on the earnings, right? So $21.85 is taxable. The rest of it is tax-free. So that's kind of how that works. With any of these income annuities is part of it is taxable and part of it's not. If it's non-qualified, if it's a traditional IRA coming from a 401k or whatever, it's all taxable as ordinary income. If it's a Roth, it's tax-free. Okay, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to select the joint. See what that looks like. Okay, so the joint, I'm just having the same age, same as the other one, same as the income rider. All right, so $5,700 a month, 5,700 times 12, 68. So it's less. It's less than the top payout for Nationwide. Remember, Nationwide was like 71 and change. Okay. So yeah, you're taking a $3,000 a year haircut if you do it that way. So, all right. So let me go back. Let me go back here to income rider just real quick. I just want to double check. So we saw the what 70, what was it? 78,000 for a single payout. Okay, let's go back. Take it back to a single. Just want to compare side by side. Yeah, see? So with the income rider, the joint payout is the highest for joint. Okay, but for single, you'll notice that the income rider is not the highest. It's actually $76,000 for a single payout versus 70 or 78. Yeah, $78,000 that Penn Mutual was paying. So there you go. So sometimes the SPIA will pay more depending on if it's a single or a joint payout, and you could add a 30-year period certain to it, and that'll change things as well. So, but anyways, use my calculators, okay? They will tell you exactly what it'll be for you, okay? You put in your birthday, put in the time you want to take income, it'll spit it out exactly, okay? If you want to lock in those rates, we can lock it in with an application, and it'll lock it in, and you got like 45 days to fund it, so you'll be fine. So anyways, if you want to book a call, there's a link below the video, okay? If you want to go to my website, play with the calculators, and book a call there, you can do it as well. So it's at johnstevenson.com. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to help you purchase an annuity. Okay, I'm not going to try to hard sell you anything, but I will be there to help guide you, educate you. If you decide to book a call, we'll chat. Okay, so happy to help. I really appreciate you watching. If you like the video, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you share it. And if you have comments, questions, ask them below. I'll answer them. Okay, so really appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos as much as I enjoy making them. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon.